Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Southernyankee Beauty. It is 6 in the morning and I'm getting ready for work and I'm exhausted, but I have new products. So today is going to just literally be a first impressions video because I'm not going to have time to do more than that today. So I'm drinking my cold brew. First thing I want to try is this Il Maquillage Skin. Now this says that it is coffee seed, vitamin C, rose hip oil, anti-age combo. Anyway, it says basically as your final step in your skincare. I already put my oils on, which are soaking in. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up. Is it taped? Yes, it's taped. Hold on one sec. Okay, it looks like this when you open it up. And so it's got quite a hefty little scooper duper here, and it's magnetic. This is what the container looks like. Right here. So it says to smooth over the skin in the areas you want smooth. I'm gonna bring you guys in for this because obviously we need the whole face smooth. And let's just do one side like it says. It said to put it on and to rub it in like one direction. And it's supposed to smooth the skin. Oh, I got some in my hair. I mean, so right off the bat, yes, it's smoothing. It feels nice. But it's not like, you know how like they talk about it on, they show it on TV and they show the demo. It's not a miracle. I can feel it smooth though, and it, as far as look wise, it doesn't have the same look that they would show on when they show the smoothing. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead, get this on, and then put makeup over it and see how it does like with the makeup. I feel like a little bit also goes a long way. Like I can feel it. That was enough. All right. My skin's a little mad at me today. I didn't even use a scoop. I probably should have used a scoop, but I just washed my face and my hands are clean. Okay. I also have Il Maquillage mascara that we'll try today too. But let's go ahead and put on the my foundation today. I've been using this last 2 days. I really like this. This is the Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. And this does work really well. Actually, I've been super happy with this. It stays on. Now, when you first put it on, it's a little, it gives you full coverage, as you can see. And it's a little thick when you first put it on, and it's wet because it's like a balm. But once you set it with powder, it stays on really well. It's not transfer proof, but it's not bad. Like once powder's with it, it's pretty good. Let's see if I can tell you what color I have. Mine is medium 30 is what I've got. I don't know how it's going to do with this. I feel like that stuff is bouncing, it like is moving around in my face, that Il Maquillage. I feel like it might be moving this around in my face a little bit. I wonder if I was supposed to wait a few minutes before putting my makeup on. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just get my ears too because they're a different color. That's pretty good, I think. Maybe right here. I have a little, I'm having a hard time seeing in this mirror compared to my other mirror here. There we go. I just want to make sure it's evenly coated. I did it with a brush the other day and that worked really good. This is probably a good one for a brush versus a, whatever these things are called, beauty blender. I'm so tired, I can barely think. Okay, so now I need some bronzer. I don't have a ton of bronzer. Actually, I do have this cream bronzer right here from, it's in the shade Amber, and this is from ABH, so we'll use this. And I'm using my Alamar brush to apply it. One thing I like about using the brush and the bronzer is you can just sort of like, usually I would go over with like a blender just to get the edges so you have a nice seamless blend with your bronzer and your foundation. You don't really need to do that with a brush because you can just sort of just tap out those edges. Beauty concealer. This is very light, but it worked. I usually just do like 2, and it seems to work pretty good. And I just use my fingers for this one. Yeah, I can feel that Il Makiage sort of on the skin still, like moving a little bit. So we'll have to see how that works with the makeup all day. I'll have to give you guys an update because it's a little slippery slidey, and I wonder if I had maybe let it sit for a little bit. Let's see what it says. Allow to fully absorb before following up with makeup. I didn't do that, so we'll have to try this again where I do that. All right, now, before I put my blush or anything on, let's go ahead and let me show you what I have for the eyes. I'm excited about this. This is new from Odens Eye. Oh, there's my little thingy. This is new from Odens Eye, and it was a collab with Morgan Turner, who I love. And so I bought all 5 glosses, and then the palette is right here, which we'll go through. I don't know what this little guy is. Okay, this is a little note from Morgan.
And it says, I can't believe my baby is landing in your hands. When Odens Eye reached out to me about a Valentine's Day collection, I truly felt there was no better match. Just by the way, I bought this right when she launched it, and I just got it yesterday, and it's almost March. So it did take me 2 weeks to get this, so just so you know. It says, I truly felt there was no better match. The collection taps into what my favorite colors have been ever since I was a little girl. Truly a dream collection for me and my younger and very makeup-obsessed self. I hope you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for your support and being the reason this is even possible, Morgan Turner.
So there's a little note from her. And the palette, traditional Odens Eye, has a picture of Morgan on it. I don't think it's a super close representation of her, honestly, but that's my opinion. But it's beautiful. She's got little flowers, and I love all the different colors, and it's raised, you know, that this part's all raised. All right, let's see if I can get in here. I put my cover up. I literally had to rip it to get it off, which I didn't want to do, but anyway, let's open it together. All right, here are the colors. I don't have time to swatch any of these right now, but I will put swatches. Let's do this. Let's do the first color, Heart. Very soft. We might use this in another video. Beautiful. Really pretty, shimmery. Just a really beautiful, sparkly, soft pink shade. Absolutely beautiful. Next shade up is called, can't read that, Valentine. This is a big fuchsia beauty. Also very pretty. Gorgeous. Next up we have, sorry, these are like in a pale purple Service is this next one. And this is like, got a little bit of pink in it. You can see it on my finger, but it's really more pretty clear, like I mean, not clear, like really light. Like it's not going to show up much. I'm going to try to get it to show up a little bit more, but it's more, that's going to be more of a blending shade. And then we have the color Quality Time, which is a deeper brown shade. Gorgeous. Looks like Neapolitan ice cream right there. All right, next up, I'm just going to read these because to save time. Cuddles, Amore, Affirmation, and Touch. All right, Cuddles up first. This is like a peachy coral, looks like to me. That's gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Okay. Amore is a matte pink. Beautiful swatch and beautiful shade. Affirmation is like a medium brown. More Neapolitan. All right, because then next up is Touch, which is, looks like a metallic, satiny metallic cream shade. A little gold, a little bit of creamy gold shift, like a champagne light. Really pretty. So here we go. Those are what we have so far. Pretty. Just clean my fingers off. All right, next is our purple roll, and we have Flirt, Treat, Date Night, and Daydream. Flirt is also gorgeous. This one's extremely, extremely flaky. I'll show you in the pan what happened when I grabbed it. It's just, these are very softly, oops, going over the wrong color. They're very softly pressed. So pretty though. A little duochrome with that purple, pink, and blue. Makes a bit of a mess in the pan because it's soft pressed. You can see that. So I'm just going to take that, push it back in. Might as well use it, just deepen up the swatch. There we go. Beautiful. All right, Treats up next. I thought this was going to be darker than it is. It's quite beautiful, but on the eye, it wasn't super dark, which you'll see in the look. It was actually a really beautiful shade on the eye and beautiful swatch. Date Night is a dark plum. Also beautiful. These mattes are stunning. All right, and then Daydream is next, right here. All right, I do think those are pretty similar in shade, at least in swatching. This one has a little blue flip to it that this one doesn't have. I'll bring you in on that one, see? That one has like a blue pink, and this one is more of a true lilac-y purple. Okay, the final row, we have 829, we have Giggle, Gifts, and Crush. So, clean my fingers off. 829 looks like a beautiful gold. Gotta have a little gold for Valentine's. Gorgeous. Oh, that's a beautiful shade. Really, that's one of those ones that just keeps going. Really beautiful. Okay, and then we have this Giggle shade next, which is like a gray tone, but it looks like it has purple in it. Yep, beautiful. These mattes, whew, these mattes work so nice. And then we have, what was that next one? Gifts, which is another really beautiful purple. It's a different, this one has like, almost like a purple magenta in it. Look at that, like a purple and pink in it. So pretty. And finally, we have Crush, which is a lilac matte. These are my descriptions, not hers. This is what I'm just seeing. Whoop. Okay, one more, we'll go, and then we'll move on. But beautiful, beautiful shades. All right, let's get back to the eye look. There's your full palette. So I want a lighter, springier kind of look today because it's going to be 70 degrees out, which is awesome. And why not enjoy that with some lighter shades, right? So first things first, just as a setting shade, I'm going in with the shade Love, which has a lightish, it's like a little bit of a creamy like pink. Let's bring you guys in. And I'm just going to use that to set the eye. It's going to be you're not going to really see color here. This is just to set the eye because I do have foundation on my eyelid. Yeah, this is like my same skin tone, at least for my eyes. Okay, so that did nothing, but it set things. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I think I'm going to go into the purples today, which I haven't done in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the color Crush down here. I planted a bunch of bulbs yesterday, and I've got I gotta get my nails done. I got dirt in my nails. Ooh, isn't that a pretty shade? Very pretty. All right, let's blend that into the crease. That is pops more than I expected it to, but I love it. That's a very nice shade. Very nice. Okay, now I think I'm going to go in the outside corner with the color Treat, which is not exactly a, I'll show it to you. It's not exactly, it's not a matte. I think it's not like, maybe, I don't know. See, it's not like one of these guys. It's like a darker one that I think you can use. But that one is called Treat. I don't know if you can see too. There is like a flower or something on there. Like, see, they've got little flowers on some of them and hearts for Valentine's Day. But we're going to go into this shade Treat and put that right out in the outer corner out here. And I'm using a fluffy brush. I want to see how that's going to work. All right, you definitely can see the shine on it for sure. I think you could blend this out, like if you wanted to blend it into the corner in here a little bit. Yeah, you can blend it out so that the shine's not so much, like if you want to use it like I'm using it. But that's pretty too. I thought it was going to be darker than it is. That's why you want to swatch these before you use them, because sometimes what's in the pan's a little deceitful. I actually like this a lot better. I thought this was going to be a super dark shade, and it really isn't. That's pretty though. I do think I want to darken it up with Date Night in the corner a little more, this dark shade right here, just to really get some depth going here. So this is called Date Night. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's like a dark plum. I thought this was like a brown shade when I looked at it, but it's more like an eggplant or like a dark eggplanty shade. See that? That's what I was looking. That's what I thought the other one was going to do, but it's more of a metallic when you put it on your eye. And at the top here, I'm going to clean that up at the closer to the end. Okay, love it. I want to use all these purple shades. Next, I'm going to go into Gifts right here. I'm using the same brush too. I'm just using this flattish brush. That's so pretty. A pretty purple eye. I haven't worn a purple eye in, gosh, I don't even know. I wore a green eye yesterday, but I haven't worn purple in a while. Really, really nice. Before I do that little inner part, I do want to move to the bottom part of my eye and get that rolling. Starting with Date Night again, right here. And I'm taking a little rougher, a tiny little one here for the lighting. And we're just gonna put that close. Just like that. I do have some fallout down here, which I'll brush away as well. Actually, I think I'm going to take this all the way over because I'm going to use that really light lilac that we started with to blend that all out. I'm going to use the Refer 28 and go back in with Crush. And let's go ahead and put that underneath Date Night. I'm actually going to go under it with Service now, the one we started with, the lighter shade, and just put that under it too. I'm going to clean it up with a little concealer as well. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of the Service shade up here too. I need my eyebrows done. That piece of it bothering me. I'll get a couple of these out myself. Ouch. Ugh, I hate eyebrows. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put a little bit more concealer in. I've got some bags, but those will go away after the day starts to move on a little bit. So I am going to use the puff for this one because I don't want to mess up the eye look. You always want to sweep up, especially if you're aging, friends. Always up. Gives you a better more lifted look, and you can it pushes your makeup up. Okay, back to the eyes. Now we're gonna go in with the color Daydream, which is this lighter purple. And that is going to be used on the inner portion of the eye. Oh, I do want to rip this off. Let it fall out. All right. This is a color Daydream. Oh, it doesn't look like it's picking up. Oh, there we go. A little crumbly. I had to press on that one. It did. That one made quite a bit of a mess. What a beautiful shade, though. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. All right, back in with Gifts, which was that in-between shade. I just want to make sure that's also showing up and that we have a nice blend between those two. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? I think it's really pretty. All right, for the inner corner, there was one more shade that I wanted to try, and that is the shade Flirt, which is over in this corner. And we will use that right here. I'll push it just a little bit on the bottom and push it right up into that other shade. Just like that. These are all so pretty. I mean, you could probably take this shade a little bit, just a little bit up here too. Give yourself a little sparkly eye all over. All right, there. That's what the eye looks before any mascara and eyeshadow or eyeliner. Do this one. I know this is really close up. If you like this, let me know. If you guys like the close up looks, I'll try to do more of them. And then same thing, a little sparkly up here. I'm not putting it too heavy up there. I'm just putting just a light little wash of that. Okay, there is the finished eye look. I'm gonna put some eyeliner and mascara, and I will be right back. I don't have the mascara. I'm going to do that with you since I have a new product to try. I did use the Maybelline Tattoo Studio in black, and I used my Beauty Pie Deluxe Precision Liquid Eyeliner, which is a great one from Beauty Pie if you're a member. You do need to be a member of Beauty Pie to get that. All right, so then we have the Il Makiage Black Card Lift, Curl, and Length Mascara, and I'm gonna try this out. Used this before. I need my trash, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. Maybe I didn't. It's gonna not stay white long because I always get makeup on my hands. I'm already getting it dirty. I don't know if you can see. I'm already making a mess. All right, well, this is an interesting wand. It's like flat on this side. I don't know why. And then this is the side. So, I don't know. Let's just go and see. I'll do one with you and then I'll do the other one. It's very wet. That could go away long, so after you use it a couple of times it might settle down. It's definitely given some length. So, I don't know, the jury's out for sure on this. Definitely doing something with the bottom lashes, which are almost non-existent as well. But I gotta use it a few times. It's to know if it's gonna be worth it for you or not. So, but anyway, there is that. I'm gonna quickly do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay guys, there is the finished eye look. Very pretty. I'm going to go ahead and use the Complex Culture Good Glow Blush Duo. This, I believe, was from BoxyCharm, or not, Ipsy, and it may be one of their brands, because I'm going to mix the two colors, but I'm going to use the matte first. I have two of these. I have one with a blush. This is a duo with the two blushes, but then there's another one that I got from them that has a blush and a powder bronzer in it. I really like both. I think it is their brand. I hope that I don't know if they kept it, or maybe this was a brand they were featuring. I don't know. I gotta look this brand up. It's, again, it's called Complex Culture, but their blush is good. I like their blush a lot. I use it a lot. So I need to do a little bit more research on this brand and see where it's from. Is it still around? What happened to it? Because I haven't seen anything more about it. If you have any information, let me know in the comments section, please. Also, if you're not watching my vlogs, I have gardening vlogs on the other channel called, the other channel is just Southernyankee, and I have, it's spring, so we're doing seed starting and planting and growing over there. I have weekly vlogs where I show my outfits of the day, and just daily life and updates, updates like this. Go watch the vlog. Go watch the St. Martin vlog. All right, now I'm going in with the glow shade. Just over. And then I have a Beauty Pie highlighter, and then we'll go and use one of Morgan's lip glosses and liner. All right, for highlighter, we're going to use the Beauty Pie. This is it's just called Cosmic Shine Pro Glow Highlighter. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look at that. So we're going to use this. This is a really nice highlight. It definitely is a big glow. Sometimes you want that, especially when your skin's tired and old and struggling to wake up in the morning. It makes it look like you're youthful, even though you're not anymore. I was looking back at some pictures that I found when I was like, I don't know, I was young, I was in my early 20s, and oh my God, I was so skinny, like stupid skinny. My legs look like little matchsticks. All right, so for lip liner, I'm gonna go into my lifter liner. This one is called Line Leader. My lips have been so dry, so a gloss would be good today. I'll swatch all of them, not today, or not now, but in this video you'll see swatches of all of the liners, or the glosses as well. All right, let's grab, well, let me open them all because they're all, they all have like a, whatchamacallit, plastic over each one of these. So let me open these. Okay, the first one, first of all, they all have their, Love Language is the name of it. I don't know if I mentioned that. They all have the same really beautiful packaging. All right, so this one's called Beso. I do know what Beso means. It means kiss, because when I was on a trip to Mexico, my friends told the guy on the boat that I wanted a kiss, and he came up to me when I got him out of the bathroom and tried to kiss me, and I was like, what are you doing? I was married at the time. And he was like, Beso, Beso, they say you want Beso. I was like, I didn't know what it meant back then. They were laughing their butts off. Okay, so this looks like a little bit more of like a pinky orangey, so that might not be the color for us, but we'll see. It might be more of a nude shade. This one is called Kisses. Oh, this one definitely has more of like a nude shade. This might be a maybe. So let's put this one aside. And this is called Snuggle. It's hard for me to tell without like swatching them, but I don't have time this morning. This just looks like a cleary nude, like with a little coffee or like a neutral tone to it. This one is LOML, which I don't know what that means, but if you do, let me know. This one doesn't want to open. These are so pretty with the ombre and purple and blue and pink. Ooh, that might be a good shade. Okay, so there's that one. LOML. That one looks matte though. Did I do this one already? Snuggle, yeah. And then this one is, the last one is called Love Language. Okay, so Love Language is kind of like a, maybe, let me just try this one. Oh, that's got like a little metallic to it. Pretty, huh? Okay. Let me try the other one that I wanted to try too. LOML. I'm gonna try that. Hold on. Where did I put my... Like that one might be a good one for like what I just put on, maybe for like a topper a little bit. This one I think is gonna be like a matte. Yeah. And then I'll put a little of that other one on top. Yeah. Definitely want the brighter shade. This one is called Love Language. It might have been this one. Yeah. That's perfect. Okay. All right, so we'll have swatches of all of these when I have a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and just powder and spray my face and then do my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I am running so late, but this is the final look. And I love it. I love it. I'll take some photos if I have time and put them at the end, but I've got to get to work before I'm late.